Okay. Show me.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Dutch RC channel for my long-term review of this EV100 FPV goggle by Eachine. Now, I did a couple of videos about a month ago, a giveaway for one, and since then I've been using this goggle almost exclusively. In between I did some testing with the Top Sky F7X. Yeah, that one. Well, I was kind of happy to go back to this one. And like I said, this is my longer term review, about a month's worth of FPV flying. And I'll tell you what I like about it, what I dislike about it, who is it for, who is it not for, plus and minuses and such. So here we go. Alright, let me actually start by showing you some gear I've flown with the EV100. Here are two quadcopters, a self-built 4-inch quadcopter Acro, and this is the Fury B X215 Pro, very nice quadcopter of course. This is actually a quadcopter I haven't featured on my channel yet, I'm in the process of reviewing it, the Kobe 140. A 3-inch quadcopter. Yeah, it's a bit of a different kind of quadcopter with prop guards, right? So yeah, more on that in a future video. And I've been flying this scratch-built FPV wing quite a bit with the EV100. I'll be doing an upgrade to this FPV airplane in the near future, by the way. Hit me up a comment down below if you can guess what I'll be upgrading. At this moment it has an all-in-one CMOS FPV system. And yeah, it's a very nice flying plane, by the way. But yeah, an upgrade video on that in the near future. Okay, back to the goggle itself. Okay, all in all, I think I've got around 50 flights on this goggle. I had expected to do more flights with the Top Sky F7X. Yeah, this goggle worked out better for me, which is weird, of course. This is at this moment below €100 goggle, where the Top Sky was around €300, and this one worked out better. Okay, so 50 flights approximately should be enough to get a good impression of what the goggle does and what it doesn't do. Okay, let's start with the positive things, shall we? Low price, like I mentioned, especially at this moment. You'll have to check if you are watching this video later on what the current price is. There's a link in the description down below this video. And yeah, it's less than €100. Bargain. At that price you could just take a chance on it, right? And it's a little more expensive actually, because you really want to exchange at least one of the included antenna. It comes with two of these rubber ducky antenna, and I actually use it like this with one Fox here, circular polarized antenna. I'll have a link to that antenna as well, and one of the rubber duckies. And I do that because I also use FPV stuff that doesn't have a circular polarized antenna. The image in this goggle is super duper clear. Super crisp, very very focused. I have not come across any other goggle that delivers an image that's this focused. And that's mainly because it has these focal adjusters. That works out very well. I've had several people that wear glasses, people that don't wear glasses. I've had them try this goggle. All of them said very very crisp and clear. So that is definitely a very nice thing of this goggle. I wish more goggles came with focal adjusters. Now I think the screens in this goggle are pretty small, and other goggles have bigger screens. I think it's just not possible to fit that focal adjustment mechanism in goggles with bigger screens. I could be wrong. This goggle has focal adjusters and that works out very, very well. Okay, it is small. It might be the smallest goggle around. I'm not completely sure. It's not far smaller than other visor style goggles, of course, but it's pretty small, easy to transport, easy to throw into your backpack. That's very nice, and it's also light and comfortable because of that. It also looks nice, in my opinion, of course, but I think it's one of the better looking goggles, this Eachine EV100. Okay, and to me it is comfortable, partly because of its low weight, and it fits well. Now, one of the negative things about this goggle is that this foam is a bit too thick. Yeah, I really have to press it onto my face. I have the strap pretty tight, so the goggle gets pulled onto my face. However, if you would order it now, you'd get it with a revised foam piece. It's a bit thinner. You can also, by the way, order it separately if you already have this goggle, but be sure to know that the new version, the current version, has a different foam, slightly thinner, and that's definitely better. Okay, and the major downside of this goggle is its small field of view. Most goggles in the 200 to 300 euro range have a field of view of 30 degrees. This one is advertised as having 27, I think. It's probably less than 27. Yeah, it's a bit like watching TV, right? You're not 1 meter away from your TV set. You're sat down on the couch and the TV is maybe 4 meters away from you. That comes close to what it looks like FPV flying with this goggle. Yeah, that takes away from the immersive feeling. It is offset by the crispness of the screens, but still, the field of view is small. And there's no getting around it. The field of view is small, yes. Okay, the receivers. Yes, this goggle has 2 antennae, right? Diversity, not really. It has antenna diversity, and that means it only has 1 receiver. The receiver is embedded over here, and both antennae are connected to that 1 receiver. So that 1 receiver switches back and forth between the antenna, ideally. And in daily use, that works out not as good as real diversity. To that, I have to add that there are diversity receivers that don't work out well either, but no real diversity, and the receiver, I'm not sure. I wouldn't recommend this goggle for long or intermediate range FPV flying. If you plan to fly your airplane, say a kilometer away, no, this goggle, maybe you'd want to skip this goggle for use like that. This goggle is primarily useful for park flying, tiny whoops flying, and if you want to fly airplanes, proximity. Well, no, not proximity, but less than a kilometer away from you. That's what I used it for. And if I try to fly further away, I got myself into trouble. So, yeah. You get what you pay for, I guess. Okay, I already mentioned that the foam is a little bit too thick. If you order it now, you won't have that problem. And this goggle does not accommodate diopter lenses. A lot of goggles accommodate slide-in lenses, Yeah, this one doesn't. You can probably modify it to accommodate those, but stock it does not accommodate diopter lenses. And yeah, it doesn't come with a carrying pouch. Yeah, would have been nice, just a bag or something, but well, no carrying pouch. And at this price I can't really complain about that. Okay, and lastly, who is this goggle for? I'd say first time FPVers. If I would have had this goggle as my first FPV goggle, I would have been very happy. Far happier than with the one I had, which was a Quantum V1 do-it-yourself goggle. At that time I was very happy with it, but again, if I would have had this goggle, I would have been yeah, over the moon. Okay, second group is people that really dislike box goggles. Maybe you have a box goggle and it doesn't really work out well for you. I'd say give this one a try, especially at its current price. If you can get a hold of it at its current price, stock might be a problem. You'll have to check that out, of course, but yeah, I think it's a good option if you've tried box goggles, or maybe you don't like the looks of them. And maybe you want a spare goggle. This is a good option for that, I think. Or a goggle for spectators, friends. Yeah, that's a good option, this goggle, I think, in my opinion. Okay, and that is basically it. I'll be reviewing other goggles after this one, but I'll definitely keep it around again as a spare, or maybe for others. So yeah, that's it. I didn't want to drag this video out too long, but if you have questions, hit me up a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer you, and catch you on the next video. Bye bye.